Going on there, everybody? This is your boy Man up here, coming at you with another video previewing for the Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. Excuse me, here still trying to get a couple of things going. All right, I'm coming at you a little bit earlier than what I said, but rather early than to be late, rather early than to be on time. Now, with that being said, coming at you with a preview, an early preview, I guess you could say, of the Golden State Warriors Houston Rockets matchup. Game one is going to be this Monday in Houston, Texas. I looked up tickets for that game. Hoo-wee. To sit up behind the nosebleed, it costs a few hundred. What's going on there, Mr. Ace Train, Texas, aka better known as Robbie? Oh man. All right. Now let me go ahead and get to what I'm trying to say, y'all. No volume, can't hear me. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Can you hear me now? Still trying to get things set up. Can you hear me? Okay, let me know if you can hear me or not. Give me 1 second. Yeah, make sure I got things going. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Nothing? Wow. Try to figure out what's going on. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I've got the volume all the way up. Let me see. Got a couple people saying they can't hear me. Give me 1 second here. Wow. I got the volume up. I don't know what's going on. Trying to figure this out. No, still can't hear me? Wow. And I just resetted everything. Give me 1 second here. I might have to come back and do this one again. Give me a few seconds here. Okay. I got my volumes all the way up. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about this. Got a couple people saying they can't hear me. Wow. All right, let me go ahead and try to get started here. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it fixes itself pretty soon. All right, so got the Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Texans. Game one is going to be this coming Monday on the 14th. I think it's crucial that the Rockets win game one. Before I started this here stream here, I was hearing a lot of people saying how they're picking the Warriors in 5 or maybe even 6. The only person I ever heard, that I said that I heard was going to win, I can't think of his name right now, but he's on First Things First. He said the Rockets in 7, which is what I said, Rockets in 7. With that being said, though, excuse me here. With that being said, I think the Rockets is finna get the matchup that they need. Excuse me. The Rockets finna get the matchup that they need and want. And with that being said as well, I think what it is that a lot of people are saying that the Rockets play too much of isolation basketball, or they call it ISO ball. And I think that it's a bad thing and also a good thing. And let me explain what I mean. Rockets had a great season playing that ISO ball. Yeah, the Warriors average like 30 assists per game, something like that. And that is going to be hard to beat, but it can be done. And I'm not going to count the two of the three regular season wins that we had against them, but it does kind of come into play to where we're playing this kind of basketball, but we win. You know, and when you win like that, you got a formula that people normally are sticking by. And the one thing that I don't understand when people say these certain things is that we need to come together as fans. Our first two home games, Monday and I think on Wednesday, we need to come together as fans and try to show everyone what it is that we do, in the city of Houston. And what I'm saying by that is this. I don't care that we're not getting any support from the national media. I know we're getting support from fans and local media. And I will be honest and say this is a test. If we win this series, I think we basically won the NBA Finals. I'm just putting it out there. Whoever's coming out the East, uh, can you hear me now, H Train, Texas? Can you hear me? H Train TX, I should say. All right. Now, what I'm trying to say is this here. I think that the Rockets is going to have to work hard to get this, and we all know this is the this is the matchup everybody's been waiting to see since Chris Paul signed with the Rockets in the offseason. Everybody was saying how this not going to work. It's the Rockets are two ball dominant. I mean James Harden two ball dominant, so it's Chris Paul. How this going to work? Well, it worked to the best record in NBA. Home court advantage throughout the postseason. So, and the one now this is the test. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. This is the test. I'm not knocking anyone who comes out of the East, whether it be Cleveland or Boston. What I'm basically saying is this: if we win against Golden State, we basically won the NBA Finals. That's it. I'm saying Houston is 7. A lot of people are saying Golden State in 5, Golden State in 3. I mean not 3. I'm sorry, Golden State in 6. I'm like, wow. You don't even give us a chance to even make this a series. This is, yeah, I say Houston in 7. You say the media all got Golden State, you know how good it's going to feel to knock up Golden State in Cleveland. Oh, so you saying Cleveland's coming out the East? I can't say who I think coming out the East. I'm just put like this. I think LeBron James is one out. So I think it's Boston that's coming out. So that's what I think. But you want Cleveland. You say you think Boston, but you want Cleveland. I don't know, be honest with you. That's a good one. But of course, I'm a Rockets fan, as you probably see right there above me. Well, you probably can't see the logo that good. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. See that Rockets logo right there? I'm a Rockets fan too and through. See that Texans logo behind me right there? I'm not really a baseball fan, but it's the city of Houston, so that's all that matters. Now, my thing is this. I don't want the national media's attention. I don't. I don't want them. Then I'm going to explain to you why. If you want to sit here and tell me that My team is not good enough to beat someone, even though we proved that we can do it. I don't want you. It's kind of like, you get with a new girlfriend. Well, you don't know if she's gonna be your girlfriend or not. So you get in with her, and it seems like she can't trust anything that you're saying. So you try to say, "That's okay. I don't want you." You already see that there's gonna be some problems. That's kind of how I feel. I don't want your attention. Now, all these people that are saying that Golden State is going to beat the Rockets in this Western Conference Finals, let's just say Rockets go ahead and beat them. I'm dying to see what their response is going to be there. Oh, the Rockets got lucky. Oh, the Rockets got did this. I'm dying to see what their response is going to be. Now, I'm not saying Golden State is a bad team. Nobody is. But what I am saying is the Rockets is going to show the world what H-Town ball is like. Excuse me. It started with the Astros winning the World Series last season. They started to show what H-Town ball is like. Now here come the Rockets, and I seriously believe the Texans are next. That's what's finna great to happen. Now, I'm not saying that the Texans finna win Super Bowl. Of course, I would like it, but I'm not saying they are. But I'm saying what I'm saying is we're finna gel together as a team. We're finna show this world what Houston sports is. See, this is one thing I was looking up. And I'm going to start off like this. I don't know if people remember this, but George Foreman, who's from Houston, Texas, had became the oldest heavyweight champion ever. The oldest person to win the heavyweight championship in boxing. He was 40 years old, and he's from Houston, Texas. And when he won that, the Rockets started winning their 2 titles. Oh, okay. You been to his house? The day after he beat Moore? I got you. Now, just think about this here. When the Rockets won their 2 titles in the mid-90s, George Foreman, before that, had just became the oldest champion in boxing history. He was 40 years old. Think about that. Now, fast forward to here. Last season, the Astros won. I think it's about time for history to repeat itself. Also, too, the Rockets, when we won our 2 titles, had just got a new owner. I think the Rockets, when the Rockets had got a new owner, and Leslie Alexander, who had bought the team from Charlie Thomas, the Rockets won 2 titles. We just got a new owner. Tim Fertitta, or however you say his name, just got a new owner. And when we could not beat the Jazz, in the playoffs back in the day, we finally did 2 times in a row to win our 2 titles. We just beat the Jazz again. So I think history is repeating itself. If you go back and look at what I'm saying, George Foreman had just won the heavyweight championship of the world. And like I said, he's from Houston. And the Rockets won 2 titles. We finally beat the Utah Jazz, won 2 titles. We had got new ownership, won 2 titles. Well, the Houston Astros just won a championship. We just beat the Utah Jazz again. We just got new ownership. I think history finna repeat itself. And to be honest with you, I kind of want someone else to go to the NBA Finals because I'm tired of seeing Golden State and Cleveland. I'm tired of seeing that. Hell, let it be Houston and Boston. Let it be 2 different teams. You know what I'm saying? We all tired of that. Now, also too, I saw something that I did not agree with. Let me kind of get off topic just a little bit, just a little off topic. I saw something yesterday that I did not agree with. Last year, Mike D'Antoni won Coach of the Year. And I think we finished like the third or the fourth best record in the NBA. And Mike D'Antoni won Coach of the Year. This year, we finished with the best record in the entire NBA. And he was third on the list to win it. The Coach of the Year is for the Toronto Raptors, James Casey. I forget his name. But he just got fired from the Toronto Raptors. But he won Coach of the Year. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about him getting fired or anything like that. No, I'm not. Dwayne Casey. Okay, yeah, you're right, Dwayne Casey. But he just got fired. Tell me, how does that work? Mike D'Antoni he won Coach of the Year last year. I think we finished like the third or the fourth best record in the NBA, something like that, last year, and he won. This year we finished first in the entire NBA. He's in third place. And the winner is Dwayne Casey of the Toronto Raptors, who just got fired from the Toronto Raptors. Don't make no sense to me. I thought winning is what gets you the recognition. Now, Toronto had a good season. Yeah, they did. But I think when you had the best record, yeah. Because look at a couple of times that James Harden got snubbed for the MVP. Now, I know last season, Westbrook put wait a minute. We did get Coach of the Year, I thought. No. Dwayne Casey. It was already announced on NBA TV. It was already announced on NBA TV. Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year. I forgot who was in second place, but Mike D'Antoni was in third. I need to look that up real quick. I'll look it up later. Matter of fact, I'll send you the picture. Now, in the thumbnail, you saw me there. I don't know. I don't know why they're saying that D'Antoni won, because I saw it on NBA TV. Matter of fact, I was watching TV and I saw that. I had to pause my TV and I took a picture of it on my TV. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you serious? No, I'm not knocking Dwayne Casey and what he did with the Raptors. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. But are you serious? Wow. But anyway, as you saw in the thumbnail there, you could see that. Matter of fact, I'll send it to you, Robbie, after I'm done with this. Just remind me. I'll send you the picture. Just remind me. But as you saw in the thumbnail there, you saw me holding up my 2 championship belts. I do believe, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if the Rockets win the Western Conference, that'll be one of those belts. And if we win the NBA Finals, that'll be the other belt. Now, with that being said, though, I really do thinking that history finna repeat itself. And we're going to see starting this coming Monday on the 14th, with 2 heavyweights going at it, 2 completely different styles. Now, one thing I did see that I was watching before I started this stream, that a lot of people were saying, that I kind of do agree with, and I've been saying this the whole season, well, almost the whole season, is that I do not like that isolation ball. Now, I'm not going to say I don't like it at all. No. What I am saying is, we play too much of it. Get the ball, keep the ball moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep the ball moving around. Keep the defense on its heels. That's how you win games. Now, that's just me. I know everybody has their own style, and I can't knock it. Now, I will defend this. We're the best at ISO, but I agree with you. But this is what I'm saying, though. When you're going to play a team like Golden State, who shares the ball as much as they do, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to hit at least 10, maybe more 3-pointers a game. And if you do that, that's 30 points right there. And you're going to have to score at least 115 to beat them, at the least. You can't even score 100. You're going to have to score at least 115 to beat them. This is a good team. We all know that. Let's not sit here and kid ourselves. I'm a Rockets fan through and through. You see the shirt I got on. See the tattoo I got right there. I'm a Rockets fan through and through. Let's just be real. The only thing that I am saying is that when you come to playing a team like that shares the ball, that doesn't care if someone off the bench comes in and be the leading scorer, that's kind of, an eye-opener there. But we're going to see how good we are, how good this Western Conference Finals is going to be come game 1. We're going to see it. We're going to see what happens. Excuse me. We're going to see what happens. And one thing that I've been trying to get people to understand, I've been saying this a lot, even though I'm not so for the isolation ball, it has worked. You can't knock what works. Like that old saying go, well, it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of what it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's been working. I'm cool with it, I guess. I have to be because, that's how the team plays. It is what it is. So, see what happens. That's all I can say. See what happens. Now, back to what I was saying to you earlier, Robbie. I got a picture and I'm going to send it to you. Because when I was watching TV and I saw that Mike D'Antoni came 3rd place, I said, wait a minute. How did he win it last season? With us having like the 3rd or 4th best record in the league. Oh, CP3 is MJ right now. He's hungry. You saying MJ is a Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson? No, I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Michael Jordan. I know what you mean. But yeah, he's hungry. And he made sure he went to a conference finals. I give him that. He made sure he went to a conference finals. He made sure. He scored 41 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds, I think it was. Well, see, I don't want him playing like he did last game. And let me explain to you why. You got a point, Robbie. You really do. But I'm going to explain to you why I don't want that. Here's a guy that's been in the league for a while. What, 13 years? Something like that. I think 13 years. It's been 13 years? I thought he was there before LeBron, because LeBron been in the league for 15 years. Anyway, this is why I don't want him playing like that. Here's a guy that's older, and he has more help around him, so he don't have to do all that. Now, I know he played out of his mind that last game against the Utah Jazz because, from what a lot of people are saying, James Harden wasn't feeling too well. He was kind of sick. From some people saying he had traces of the flu. Just going by what I heard, don't know that for sure. I didn't look it up myself. I'm just going by what I was hearing. But I don't want him playing like that because he's an older guy. It's not going to be that easy to come back from a leg cramp or a muscle strain or something like that with older players. Pertaining when you're young, you get a muscle cramp. I'll sit him down for a few minutes, let him get some water, give him an IV or whatever, and he's cool. With older guys, it's not that simple. So what I think is more people around him needs to step up. Now, I was on a Rockets app yesterday, and it was posing these questions about who do we think is going to do this and do that. I agree, but if it's the same situation, he's going to try to take over if Harden plays. We also want. Yeah, you're right. I can agree with you on that one. But the one thing that I was trying to say is that I was on the Rockets app and they was asking all these kind of poll questions. Do Do you think that the Rockets, who gonna have the most assists in this series? Who gonna have the most points? Uh, who gonna be the X factor and all that stuff? I mean, a whole bunch of questions. I can't remember them all, but a whole bunch of stuff. But the one that stood out to me is the X factor. I'm a big fan in that, and because I do believe that the stars needs to step back. The stars on the team. Well, let me change that. I ain't gonna say they need to step back. What I think they need to do is get everybody else involved. Okay, you say we win the Western Conference in 7 games, but that 7 game we're gonna win by 3 points. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. It ain't got to be pretty, long as you win. That's all that matters to me. I don't care how you do it. But what I'm saying is, I think other people need to step up. Ryan Anderson has not been playing good lately. Hey, I want to sweep too. You're right, dude. I want to sweep too, but we all know that's not going to happen. Golden State is too good of a team. That's not going to happen. Put it like this: if we win these first two at home, might be, but nah, I don't see no sweep. I'm just gonna be realistic and tell you, yes, I want to sweep. Of course, we all do, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Now, I think that the role players need to step up because Ryan Anderson has not been playing good at all. At all. I don't even want to imagine the media if we sweep, right? If we sweep Robbie, I don't even want to imagine that. And let me explain to you why. Like I said before, our local media in Houston and even in the state of Texas, fine, of course. But the national media, here's the thing: my wife is not really into basketball. She watches it, with me sometimes, because I watch it. So she'll sit down and watch some games with me, but she's not really into it. And when we were watching this stuff, she even said it herself. She was like, "Dang, why they hating on the Rockets?" I say, and I told her, I say, "See, that's what we all talk about. All the Rockets, the Texans, Astros, YouTubers. That's what we talk about. How they hate on Houston sports. They hate on Houston sports." Robbie said we'll shut down the media if we sweep. You know what? Now you got me wishing that. Now you got me hoping that happens so I could see their face. I will record every single national media on my DVR. It will be full to see everybody's face. Everybody's face would be like, everybody's face would do that if we swept. I would love to see that. Man, you just don't know. I would love to see that. Oh man. But Robbie, you ain't got me off topic. You the king of getting me off topic and forgetting what I'm talking about. You're the king of that. Oh man. I think it's possible, honestly, if Houston is 100%. I mean, anything is possible. Nothing is not possible. 7 games at least, yeah. I mean, hey, look at Boston. They without Kyrie Irving. Oh yeah, I'm back. Boston was out Kyrie Irving and somebody else, Gordon Hayward, and they put a whooping to the 76ers. So, hmm. So anything can happen, and that's another thing too, right there too. That now that I thought about that, that's another thing too, because I was at work and a lot of people saying, "Oh, but this was before Steph Curry came back. Oh, the Rockets beat Golden State. It's because Steph Curry ain't there." And my question to them was, "Okay, well, what are you saying about Boston then?" They playing real good without Gordon Hayward, and Kyrie Irving had just went down with an injury. I say, so what are you saying about them then? They're shorthanded and they're winning against a good team in the 76ers. Well, this was before they played 76ers. Who they playing? I want to say it was Miami, I think. Well, whoever it was. Well, yeah. But no, I'm saying though, a lot of people will say, well, you're right there, Robert, about Tatum and Gordon Hayward. Yeah, you're right about that. But what I'm saying though is people already making excuses if we was to win on why we won, but no excuses for anybody else. Because I was at work and people were saying, like I said, this was when Kyrie Irving had just went down with an injury. Gordon Hayward was already out. Excuse me. And Gordon and I was like, and he was telling me, a guy at my job was saying, well, if the Rockets beat Golden State, it's because Steph Curry ain't there. I said, okay, well, wait a minute. Golden State is short-handed and they winning. So what's your excuse now? What's their excuse? And I was like, you know what? Injury is a part of any sport. Any sport. Injury is a part of it. They even get injured in playing golf, which is a non-contact sport. They still get injured. So injury is a part of any sport. It's just what it is. Whether you like it or not, it's what it is. I hate that people make excuses for everything. Like saying the only reason why the Rockets won their 2 championships in '90 because Jordan wasn't there. Well, Jordan was there. I told him, I said, Jordan was there when we won our second one. He was like, no, he wasn't. Jordan was tired. And I showed him the video. I said, don't you see right there? Jordan got beat by Orlando. And who did we play in sweep? Orlando. He was there doing our second one. So he was like, oh. And I shut him up with the proof that Jordan was there. Then I told him, I said, since you're saying the only reason why we won because Jordan wasn't there, I said, what about nowadays? I said, what, did Golden State and Cleveland when they tried because Jordan wasn't there? I said, okay then. Somebody has to win, whether this person is there or not. Who cares? Whether this person gets injured or not. Well, I'm not going to say who cares, but injury is a part of any sport. And I hate that people making excuses for why the Rockets, why Houston is going to win. Yes, I said is going to win. But just saying, people are already making excuses for the Rockets, but not excuses for everybody else. See what I'm saying? Could I bring that up? I say, well, look at Boston. They injured and they winning. So what's their excuse? So, excuse me. So the only thing that I'm saying is this here. I hate that even fans is even talking about what the Rockets only winning because of this and that. Yeah, you're right. Pippen did take Bulls to 55 wins without Jordan. Yeah, you're right. And that's what I'm saying though. And that's exactly what I'm saying. And then I bring this here. I forgot about this part. I bring this here. I did my research and I bring this up. I said, well, since the Rockets and the Bulls never met in the finals because they're not going to meet in the playoffs because it's East and West. You're not going to meet in the playoffs. You only meet in the finals. I said, look it up. I showed him before he could look it up, but I told him, look it up. I said, the Rockets is the only team to have a winning record against the Chicago Bulls when they started winning their titles. And I showed it to him. I showed him the link. He looked it up. I said, every season, the Rockets will win 2 or 3 games against the Bulls. Every season. And even Jordan said it himself. I even showed him this. He was like, he was happy that the Rockets could make it out the West because he did not think he could stop Elijah Warren. I even showed him that video that it came out of Michael Jordan's mouth himself. And he was shocked. Because I'm tired of people saying that stuff. So I had to show him to shut him up. Jordan said it himself. And people were like, Jordan never said that. I said, hold that thought. I bring out my phone. I put it on it. I said, look. And people were like, whoa. I said, yeah. Every single time you bring up Mike, you ask Michael Jordan who his starting five would be. He don't even say Scottie Pippen first. The first person out of his mouth is Elijah Wan. Then he'll say Scottie Pippen, he'll say Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and some other players. Okay, I will. I'll send it to you, Robert, what Jordan was talking about Elijah Wan. The first person out of his mouth, Elijah Wan. That's the first person he says. I mean, me and Ed Huncho from Soft Sports even talk about that. The first person that Jordan said he will have on a team if he could start a basketball team, his starting five. He don't even say Pippen first. He say Elijah Wan. And then when he says Elijah Wan, he said, "You got a big guy like that could do this and do that and do that. That is amazing." He'll go into detail with Elijah Wan. Then he'll say, "Okay, I would take Scottie Pippen. I would take Magic Johnson. I would take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I would take this and I would take that." But he don't go into detail about them. So, and then, like I said before, I told him, I said, "Okay, let's go into this a little bit deeper." I said, Elijah Wan is a Muslim. And you know, with their culture, their religion, that's the word I was looking for. With their religion, they can go 2 or 3 days without eating. You know where I'm going with that. How in the hell can you play a high contact sport like basketball without eating? Without putting some kind of fuel in your body? But he did it and played at a high level all the time. Now you go one whole day without eating, and then just try to walk around the block, see how you feel. You'll be about to faint. I know I would. I'd be about to faint too if it was me. But this man would go 2, 3, 4 days without eating, but get out there and go to basketball practice, help out in the Houston community, play the basketball games at a high level. I mean, all this stuff. And then I showed him a video too. I said, then he was like, okay, I get it. I said, no, you started it. Let me show you. Excuse me. I said, no, let me show you. Since you brought it up, you want to talk all that crap. I showed him. I showed him a video. Elijah Wan built his own gym in Houston. And you have all these NBA superstars that will come to him, how to play the game, how to work on your footwork, all that stuff. Superstars like Kobe Bryant, like LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Amari Stoudemire, Yao Ming. I can't think of them all, but a whole bunch of superstars will come to Elijah Wan. And they will pay Elijah Wan. They will spend their hard-earned money to have Elijah Wan to teach them. So I'm not trying to hear it. Yeah, Jordan got 6 rings, and I'm not saying he's not good, but you can't sit here and tell me the only reason why we won is because Jordan wasn't playing. When Jordan was playing the second year that we won it, he just lost to Orlando Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals, and we swept the Orlando Magic. Even when in game 1, they had a 20-point lead on the Rockets, and Elijah Wan with Clyde Drexler, and we still came back and beat them in overtime in game 1. So I'm not trying to hear that. Excuse me, that's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. Now, with all that being said, though, that's what gets me about a lot of people. They make excuses on why excuse me, on why Houston sports wins, but they don't make excuses for everybody else. Just think about that, though. That's what I say. It's dumb. Anyway, I got off topic a little bit there. I just had to rant a little bit because you get tired of hearing stuff like that. You know, so I just had to go and rant a little bit. And I had to show proof of everything that I was saying, too. Like I said, Robbie, you said you wanted a video. Which one was it? I forgot that fast. What video you said you wanted? I'm trying to see if I can find it real quick. Yeah. Oh, you already talked about Elijah Warren. Okay, I got it. All right, I'll send you that. Just remind me. And I'm also sending you that picture that I was talking about too, where Dwayne Casey of the Raptors won the Coach of the Year. You see what I'm talking about? Just remind me when I'm done. But anyway, um, now I went on a rant. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So, this game one is going to set the tone for the entire series, Rockets and the Warriors. Now, I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. Draymond Green has some comments that a lot of people. I'm innocent this time. Oh man, Draymond Green has some comments that a lot of Rockets fans and some national media kind of took the wrong way. Well, I didn't take it the wrong way. I put it like that. I think he made a good point when he was saying that who said that we want to face them? We're trying to win a championship. I don't care how many we got. We're trying to win another one. They're in our way, and we're trying to win. We're trying to knock them out to go win another championship. Then when he said that, I took it as I think he's right. Just like the Warriors is in the Rockets' way to win a championship, and the Rockets trying to knock them out. I think he's right. I don't think he's wrong. Because if you think about it, excuse me, if you think about it, everybody's goal is to win a title in every sport. And you're going to try to knock out whoever's in your way to win it. Just what it is. So, but I think he's right. I'm not going to sit here and say he's wrong. He's right. He's 100% right in my opinion. So it's time for him to go ahead and win it. It's time for us to go ahead and win another one. Excuse me. It's time for the Houston Rockets to go ahead and win another title. There we go. But I think Draymond Green's comments, he was telling the truth. That's just any sport, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, soccer, whatever. If someone is in your way to win a title, what you gonna try to do? Beat them to win. It's just what it is. It's just how it's gonna go down. Plain and simple. So I think he's right. Now, a lot of people are trying to say that he was talking shit, that the Rockets and this and that. When I watched the interview, I'm like, no, I don't think so. That's just me. That's just how I took it. Because just think about it. If you're trying to go win something and you're in a two-person competition to win a race, what you gonna try to do? Beat that person in that race. That's just what it is. You want to win. You don't want to see somebody else win. You want to be labeled the winner, the champion. That's just what it is. So I kind of agree with what he was saying. Yeah, I hate that it was against my Rockets that he was referring to, but he has a point. Everybody wants to win. And no matter what, no matter how many you want to win another one. It feels great. That's an amazing feeling. So he's right. Excuse me. He's right. So that's all I'm saying. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video real quick here. But before I do want to bring these out again. Excuse me here. Do want to bring these out one more time. Like I said before, I'm going to say it again. This one here is for us to win the West title. This one here is for us to win the NBA title. I said it once, I say it again. We are going to do this thing. See this one here is to win the West title against the Golden State Warriors. This one here is to win the NBA title against whoever comes out the East, whether it's Boston or Cleveland. It doesn't matter. We're going to win this thing. We're going to win this thing. I don't care. Don't forget next year's belt. I'm trying to see if I can find one. Because the Houston Astros, when the Astros won the World Series, I forgot who was the MVP. He had got the Astros logo right here. It's still the WWE logo here, but on both sides here, it was the Houston Astros logo. So hopefully the Rockets get one. And I want to try to see if I can find one like that. That was awesome. But like I said before, here is the titles that we're going to win. I don't care what nobody says. I have confidence in my team. This is the ultimate test, the ultimate goal is to become champion. Put this on my. And once again, I didn't realize how big these belts was until I took them out the box. When I got them. These things are big and these things are heavy. I don't see how the WWE stars be carrying around these belts. These things are big and heavy. You see, they covering me up. Oh my goodness. Like, hold your championship up high. This is how you know you are a champion. This is how you know. I got one of them upside down. Hold on. Hold on. But this is how you know you are a champion. You see that? And the Rockets are going to do that thing to win one. The Rockets are going to win the championship. The Rockets are going to win it. Get you anything. I don't care what it is. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. All Houston Rockets fans, stand up. Root for your Rockets. Stand on, I don't care. Stand on the roof of your house. Scream it out. Go Rockets. While you at work, scream it out. Let everybody know you're a Rockets fan. Support your Houston Rockets. I find it was a shame that not too many people supported the Rockets against the Utah Jazz. There was a lot of empty seats. But when we were played in Utah, I didn't see really no more than 5 empty seats. So Rockets, stand up, support your team. Shout it. Everywhere I go, people know I'm a Rockets fan, either wearing a beanie or a shirt. My car has Rockets and Texans on it, all over it. Anything. Like I said, people see these shirts I'm wearing. They can even see this tattoo I got. Rockets. Texans. Like I said, I'm not really a baseball fan, but I support the city of Houston. So, just stand up. Support your team. There's no reason why we should not. Let's be like the Seattle Seahawks, the 12th man. They scream loud for their team no matter what. They just screaming. Let us be the loudest arena in the NBA. Let us be the loudest arena in the NBA. So with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm finna go ahead and chunk the deuce. This is your boy, Man Up. I'm gonna end this by saying, go Rockets, whoop these Warriors. Let's show the world, let's shock the world. They're not ready for us. I'm chunking the deuce. I'll holler at you. Peace.